Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into the absolute fascinating biological journey of cutting out added sugar for a full month. Considering the average person consumes over 3 times the recommended daily limit of added sugar, the science of what actually happens inside our bodies when we make this one change is nothing short of incredible. So, if you've ever felt sluggish, struggled with midday cravings, or just wondered what a dietary reset could actually do for you, well, you are in the exact right place. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you just stopped? If you completely cut out added sugar for just 30 days, could it really help you lose weight, clear up your skin, and literally rewire your brain's chemistry? Now, I know it might sound like a stretch or maybe almost too good to be true, but the science here is crystal clear. So many people notice remarkable, totally life-changing adjustments after doing this for only 1 month. We're going to look exactly at how and why these amazing rewards happen week by week. But first, let's get one crucial thing straight right out of the gate. We are strictly targeting added sugars. We're talking about the stuff pumped into chocolates, cakes, cookies, and sodas. We are absolutely not talking about the beneficial natural sugars found in things like fruits, vegetables, or milk. The fiber in a whole apple, for instance, acts kind of like a net, catching the sugar and slowing down how fast it enters your bloodstream. That provides the steady energy your body absolutely needs to thrive. We are definitely not here to fearmonger about eating an apple. We're just exploring what happens when you remove those empty, added sugars from your daily routine. All right, here's a quick look at our timeline for this 30-day reset. Days 1 through 3 are the adjustment phase. Week 2 is when those intense cravings fade. Week 3 brings visible physical changes. And by day 30, a healthy new habit is fully formed. Let's start right at the beginning with week 1, the adjustment phase. So during those first few days, your body is essentially going through withdrawal. If you're used to eating sugary snacks every day, your brain is totally used to getting daily dopamine hits. When you suddenly stop giving it that sugar, your dopamine levels drop. And honestly, that can lead to some intense cravings, headaches, a massive wave of tiredness, or just plain irritability. I want to emphasize right now that this is completely normal. Here's a quick pro tip. Staying really well hydrated and upping your protein intake during these first few days can significantly dull those temporary withdrawal symptoms while your brilliant body starts to adjust. Think of it like a roller coaster. Every time you eat a sugary snack, your blood sugar shoots up. In response, your body pumps out insulin, and insulin's whole job is to sweep that sugar out of the blood as fast as possible. That causes a sudden, exhausting crash that just leaves you tired and hungry all over again. But when you drop that added sugar, those dramatic, exhausting spikes vanish. The result? You actually get beautifully consistent energy throughout your entire day. Moving right along, let's look at week 2, the taste shift. Now, this is where things get really fascinating. What's happening biologically here is that your taste receptors are actually recalibrating. As your withdrawal cravings fade, foods that once seemed totally plain, like a regular apple, fresh berries, or even plain yogurt, suddenly taste incredibly sweet. Your palate essentially wakes up. Because of this totally natural adaptation, you no longer feel that aggressive, overpowering urge to reach for a candy bar. It genuinely makes healthy eating so much easier and way more enjoyable than most people expect when they first start out. Next up is week 3, visible changes. Let's break down the simple math of weight changes. Sugary drinks are basically liquid sugar, right? And liquid sugar completely bypasses your body's fullness signals, specifically a hormone called leptin. Because a soda doesn't make you feel full, those drinks are huge contributors to weight gain. When you replace those sugary beverages with healthier choices, step 2 kicks in. You naturally consume fewer calories without ever feeling starved. And that leads directly to step 3. This is usually the week people notice their clothes fitting a little better and their waistline naturally shrinking. At the exact same time, your skin is going through an amazing transformation. High amounts of sugar in your blood cause a process called glycation. Basically, sugar molecules attach to and damage collagen, which is the essential protein keeping your skin firm and healthy. Cutting added sugar literally halts this damage in its tracks. After a few weeks without it, protecting this vital protein can result in fewer breakouts and noticeably healthier, glowing skin. Okay, let's zoom out and look at whole body health. Reducing added sugar acts like an invisible shield for your major organ systems. Let's do a quick rundown. For your heart, dropping sugar supports healthier blood pressure and cholesterol levels. For your liver, this is massive. Your liver converts excess fructose directly into fat. So cutting back stops this fatty buildup and gives the organ a chance to actually heal and function efficiently. And hey, let's not forget your teeth. The bacteria in your mouth actually feed on sugar to produce the acids that destroy your enamel. By eating less sugar, you are quite literally starving those cavity-causing bacteria. And the benefits don't stop with your organs. They deeply impact how you feel day and night. See, when your blood sugar crashes in the middle of the night, your body panics and releases stress hormones like cortisol to wake you up. By keeping your blood sugar levels perfectly stable, you stop those cortisol spikes, which means you sleep so much deeper. During the day, this translates to virtually zero energy crashes. You wake up feeling calmer, much more focused, and you experience far, far fewer mood swings.
Finally, we reach day 30 and beyond.
After a full month, this right here is often the most profound realization of the entire journey. You honestly don't miss sugar nearly as much as you thought you would. The physiological cravings become incredibly weak. There's just this amazing, empowering feeling of control that emerges when those intense daily urges are finally broken, and you find that nourishing, healthy foods have become genuinely enjoyable all on their own. I absolutely love this quote because it sets the perfect, welcoming tone for your life after the 30 days. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to create healthier habits. Look, completing this reset does not mean you can never, ever eat dessert again. We aren't advocating for a life of strict, fearful restriction. Enjoying a sweet treat occasionally is completely fine. It's very different from consuming large amounts of added sugar every single day. Moderation, built on a steady foundation of healthy habits, is the true key to long-term success.
So let's quickly summarize this sweeping full-body transformation. In just 30 days of cutting out added sugar, your blood sugar stabilizes, your daily cravings diminish significantly, you position yourself perfectly for potential weight loss, your heart, liver, and teeth become much healthier, and you unlock a deep well of consistent energy. And these aren't just dry biological facts, right? They translate to real life, having the energy to play with your kids, maintaining focus at work, and just feeling comfortable and confident in your own skin.
Well, we've seen the science, we've traced the biological timeline week by week, and we've explored the massive benefits to both your body and your mind. So the only question left for us today is, are you ready to take the 30-day sugar challenge? Just think about what you could gain simply by testing this fascinating science on yourself. Try it and see exactly how your body transforms. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and we'll see you next time.